Teacher talking sports here, and let's talk some NBA, specifically DeMar DeRozan. A lot of people did not like the Bulls sign and trade in order to get the 32-year-old DeMar DeRozan before the season, and boy, do they have egg on their face so far this year. Let's look at ESPN. They had an off-season survey which involved some NBA execs, some NBA scouts. As you can see, they asked, what is the worst move of the off-season? DeMar DeRozan to the Chicago Bulls, tied for first, along with the New Orleans Pelicans off-season. Can't really say they've been wrong with that. Pelicans have been a huge disappointment with Zion out. But as you can see here, the price Chicago paid to make the move, both in salary, $84 million over 3 years, and trade assets forward Thaddeus Young, a first-round pick and 2 second-round picks, was considered far too steep. Giving up another first rounder to overpay DeRozan was the worst over-the-top move to get behind, the Western Conference executive said. If we go to Bleacher Report, in the offseason, they had an article, the worst moves in free agency. It was written by Zach Buckley of Bleacher Report. DeMar DeRozan was considered the worst signing of free agency. As you could say, a 32-year-old who's a poor fit with his new club and limited in worrisome ways for someone aging past his prime. Let's see. It also mentions you could argue that Thaddeus Young, who will cost $14.2 million next season, contributes more to winning than DeRozan. This article, at least the number one guy they put on there, has not aged well at all. As you can see, let's go to ESPN standings. I think this was from yesterday. Let's update it. Chicago Bulls have a game lead in the Eastern Conference. Currently the top seed at 24-10, a game up on both the Brooklyn Nets and the Milwaukee Bucks. Who would have saw that coming before the season? And it's due in large part to DeMar DeRozan. Of course, Zach LaVine's been great too. But if we go to NBA MVP award tracker, this is from Basketball Reference. Right now, they got DeMar DeRozan ninth, shooting nearly 50% from the field. Still not shooting a lot of threes, but it's made 37.3%, including 2 buzzer-beating three-point winning shots in a row in the Bulls' last 2 games. Shooting 87.6% from the line, averaging 26.8 points per game, which is the second highest of his career, 5.1 rebounds, 4.6 assists, as the Bulls are the top seed in the East. And I would say if the MVP voting were to be today, DeRozan would finish higher than 9th. He would probably finish ahead of LeBron, who is on a 500 Lakers team. He would finish ahead of James Harden. Harden shooting better the past few games, but still on the year has been a disappointment, shooting from the field, shooting from deep. Maybe ahead of Rudy Gobert, since his points per game obviously isn't that high. It's at 15.7. So he might finish ahead of Gobert. So, yeah, DeRozan has been arguably the best signing of the offseason. So let me know in the comments who you believe has been the best free agent signing during the offseason, and who was the worst. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.